Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Bo Pen. Last time I talked to you about the input groups, which defines variables underscore input and SOS input. So for this video, I'm going to talk about the step output, which is the results of the step. Let's say we go to the SOS website and create a notebook. Again, let's just create some files. Say echo A to A.text and echo B to B.text. Just to create some files. C.text and D. Okay. So last time we talked about, say, if we have A.text and B.text and C.text and D.text as input. Okay, so we can print the input of each one. So this time is the underscore input, and if we do the group by, we have the input as A, B, C, and D, which is basically what we talked about last time, the importance of the variable underscore input. And then let's talk about output. So when we say we define output, we can do things like, say, result.text, and we can do say that's okay. Let's just use sh, and that's just the cat input to output. And then we can also print, say, output equals to output, step output equals to step output. And let's also do something like preview the results. Let's see what the result look like. Okay, this is a more or less a complete SOS step, and then you have the input, you have the input groups, and then you have the output. And there's a, for the step process, you basically cat the input to output. Okay, we miss something. We need to expand equal to true so that this can be expanded by the variables. And then you just try to print what is the output and what is step output. Let's see. So what's happening is that, so the output is result.text. That's okay. Step output is the same. And then the preview of result shows that the result is only D. That is because each time you are actually replacing the output with the input. Let's just change this to here. What's going on? And then that's the D is the D we have last time, and then this time, each time we have the content of A.text, B.text, C.text, D.text appended to result.text. So in this case, the variable output is the same as step output. So remember, output is the output of the each input group, and the step output is the output of the entire step. Okay, then let's say we want to do something like this. We just take the name of the input file and add a back, and then we basically copy that and we say what is the output and that. Okay, this time we don't have that file, so okay, this is something interesting. So this time for each input group, which is basically defined by the variable underscore input, we're doing something like, okay, we want the for each input group a output, which is we take the file name, which is a.txt, we take the name, which is a, and then we append a suffix .back. Okay, And then that basically means for each input group, we have an output defined as A.back C, D, C, and D. And then the output is interesting because basically the step output is accumulated from the output of the each input group. That's A, B, and C, and D. Okay? And then even if you have, for example, let's just show you the effect of that. Because also this is now a complete workflow, so that we have to execute that with run. So what I want to show you here is that when we have one step followed by another one, if the other step doesn't have an input step input defined, then it takes the output of the previous step as the input. So that's why you see the A, B, C, and D here. Okay, so this concept is clear, and there's just another trick. Say, for example, I haven't shown you the output here. Let's say, what do you have here? In that, we do have A, B, C, D, and the back. Let's just cat A.back. Just to confirm that that is working correctly, because we basically copied the content of the file A.text to A.back. Okay, so another trick, it's not a trick, but it's something to know, is that sometimes when we are looping through a step input, we can stop at, just stop if. Say we want to skip some of the input groups. In that case, we can say there's actually another variable, group 3. Okay, so if we want to just skip a group, what will happen is that, okay, let's see what's going on. We have the four input groups, and we have the output as A.back, B.back, and for the C.back is skipped because for that group the index is 2, and we know that it's skipped. But because the step is executing, and we see that the step output is still appended to output, and then we have A, B, C, and D. But at the end of the step, the step output is adjusted, and then the non-existent C.back is removed, so that for the next step you will see the actual output of the step 10. Okay, so that's why you only have 3 things here. I think that's all I want to say about step output. So just remember that the variable output would be basically the one you want to use, and it's rarely the case if you want to use step output, because that is the output of the entire step, and that is a kind of a changing target inside the step. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. See you next time.